Hello, welcome back to a new game. It's called Rusty Heart. It's a older game which has been brought back by some fabulous people who've been working on it for years behind the scenes. And I just felt like I'm quickly going to do a video on this. I say quickly, it's going to be probably my usual 20-ish minutes, just gushing over this new game. Now, I'm playing on full screen mode, though they have advised you against it because of some graphical errors. I had no problem playing yesterday on full screen mode, so there. Anyway, so just quickly going on the classes, because it's one of those type of RPGs. You have 4 main classes, each of them have some characters underneath. The class in which is swords, if you like swords. You get France, Roselia, and Lelia. Or Lila, I'm not sure how to spell. And they're all sword, axe, twin swords. Unfortunately, I can't show you the individuals. You have the people like the person I usually play with, who's Angela, who's a witch, and she uses a magical sword, a glaive, and a scythe. I prefer the glaive, but I can't use it at the moment. Edgar, who is cute, but I'd never want to put someone like that into battle. You have a melee puncher, gauntlets player, Tude and Melinchen. Tude, Angela, and France are all in part of the main storyline. I can't remember about the secondary characters. And then also Natasha is part of the main storyline. We used to have the Gunners, Natasha, and then this dude who wasn't there when I played it way back when, called Ian. Now I'm just going to go back to my previous screen. Here's my Angela character setup. I've been playing her level 9. I'm going to be playing with my Roselia character. Yes, and I'm going to start the prologue. Now, just before I go on to it, there's going to be a bit of talking and stuff, so I'm going to try to be quiet during that bit. Yeah, so let's get over the prologue. Also, side note, I haven't played on this type of character in ages. So that'd be the side note. So the music in this is fabulous, which is why I'm showing it off. I'm just hoping it's not too loud. It's good to note that never mind. Let's wait for it to load. I don't want to talk over the talking. Always do the prologue. Hopefully this plays well. It is in Japanese. Okay, so I have not played this in years. Well, I played it last night. So, I want to point out, when I played it originally, it was in English, because it was a different company who's doing it. The dudes who are doing it now, obviously they're just using the Japanese version because that game got a lot further on, it being a free MMO. So the prologue is also a way of telling you how to play, though there is a introductory session afterwards for those who haven't actually learnt to play. So there's plenty of opportunities to play. If you don't want to play through the prologue, you don't have to, though you will miss a lot of the storyline.
생각하고 있었던 거야? 뭐지? 재빨리 달리면 저 건물로 들어갈 수도 있을 것 같은데. 아, 무리야. 눈앞에 보이면 녀석이 짓눌려버릴 거야. 녀석입니다. 모두 준비해. 잠깐. 아멜리아? 프라츠! 어디다 정신 차리고 있는 거야? 녀석 뛰어내릴 준비를 하고 있잖아. 정신 좀 차려! 갑자기 왜 그래? 프라츠! 프라츠!
And that's the prologue, which obviously it shows the important characters to the story. And then you'll load right into the city. Well, I won't in this case. It's good to point out that if you start with Lilia, Roselia, Edgar, and I think Ian, I'm not too sure about that, and maybe Mei-Lin Chan, you'll start here rather than in the city. Is this your first time playing Rusty Hearts? No, I'm not going through that again. We'll spawn here instead. So you don't actually need to use your mouse at all in this game. It's good to have, be able to quickly switch to get to things, but you don't actually need to use it all too much because you have your basic. Oh, fine, I won't leave it. You have your basic arrow keys. Unfortunately, also at the moment, all the config keys are pretty much stuck as they are, but you can move around with your normal arrow keys. You can use Q, W, and E to pan around, and then A, S, D, F, G, H will be your abilities later on, as well as some number keys for activating stuff. It's I'm trying to think of all the other things I need to mention. Already, I thought you'd be out for days. If you're looking for the little girl who was with you, don't worry, she's up and probably wondering what the Paris. The little girl I think she's referencing to is Lily, because Roselle and Lilia, I'm pronouncing their names differently every time, sue me, are sisters. Look at what I chose to play, guys. I'm a hooker. Anyway, don't you take that to Missy if you're going to panic, go run after her. For all I care. In fact, get out my cabin, you ungrateful hussy. I'll start you searching lizard code. They've been well riled up lately, so ready for a fight. Fine. I'll never ask you for anything help anyway. I don't think their storyline's actually important bar this. It's just a bit to make the alternative characters a bit more interesting. It's a kitty cat. The keys are actually really quite simple. So you get your social menu, you can talk anytime, you can obviously move, you can fight, it's great. All the characters have slightly different personalities and backstories, as say France, Roselia, Lila, they're all vampires, I believe. Angela and Edgar, they are witches and I suppose wizards. Mei-Lin Shen and Tude, they have demon hands. And then Ian and Natasha are all they're the most normal people here. Okay, let's head to Lizard Cove. Oh wait, it's a dungeon, so I'll be going to the dungeon engine. It's good to note that this game is largely based on dungeons, so if no matter where you start, this is pretty much how you start. This means that whenever you fight in a dungeon, you are doing it privately. You don't have to worry about other players getting in your way. You can team up with your friends, though if you do, remember at the start that some characters spawn in different areas, so you may not get the initial help you want. I want to also just say, when I played this in the English version way back when, like 10 years ago, whatever it was. The battle sounds are the same. So it had the English voices playing with the Japanese battle sounds, from what I remember. But yeah, if you want to play, I mean, I won't lie, at the moment the community is quite small, and it is being run privately, though it's done publicly. The admin and everyone are wonderful. I mean, oh my god, they have patience of a saint, I'm not gonna lie. I've been trying to get the game to run on my younger sister's laptop for the last 2-ish days. I've ran into an issue. There's a couple of them because, of course, it's an older game, people trying to get them to load onto newer laptops or computers or whatever. And they've been giving me so many suggestions to try and fix it. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to fix it yet. I think I'm going to have to play with uninstalling some files, which I don't want to do because it might muck up other things for her, but it's just clueless at what to do. Each dungeon area is broken up into smaller areas, so you don't have to worry about too many monsters spawning. Also, the higher you get combo lines, the more stylish it becomes and the better your rank is. As you may notice, my rank is going up and my stylish points up. But yeah, so if you have a problem loading up the game, they have a Discord for it. They have a common issue thread, which you should always check out first. And if you still have a problem after trying the common issues, asking for help. Either other players like myself or one of the admin will reply and be like, have you tried this, this or this? Because some of the problems aren't quite as easy. Okay, the first boss. Okay, I won't lie, some classes are easier to play than others. It's good to know you can dodge. I can't help hear every time she says Gangastar. She's saying Gaviscon. Also, it's good to note with the bosses, they will power up and fight you, but just keep wailing at them. Just keep wailing. They can't attack if you don't give them a chance. And if you defeat the boss, all the minions die, so always focus on the boss. So, this is... If you level up in battle, it gives everyone damage. This is SS. I didn't do too well because I got hit a couple of times. Mainly because I was trying to talk at the same time. But at the end of each battle, you get a loot card type thing, where you can pick up bronze and silver, I think even gold cards, and then you choose. Most of them have a dungeon store, so you can sell stuff and buy stuff. It's great. And you can go back to town once you finish. Each dungeon has like 3 difficulties, I believe, which is easy, well, normal, don't go easy. Let's check. Normal, hard, and then very hard, which you unlock by completing the previous one. Some of the peaceful missions would involve you having to go into the harder dungeons. And I got a sword that I can't use. I won't lie, the character I've chosen, Rosalie, seems to be one of the more popular ones. I can't work out why. I have no idea why this may be one of the more popular characters. But if, yeah. She seems to be all around at the moment. Oh, there you go, Lelia. I found my sister. I always choose what's better, but at the moment I'm not feeling that something quite middly when it comes to that. Oops. So did you find your sister? Or maybe a lizard was with a bulging belly. Don't even joke about that. If anything happened to her. Who's joking? You saw for yourself that lizards aren't exactly friendly. Just why wouldn't you choose her? But I did see your sister. She's running errands for me. You should make your elf useful too. After all, I pulled you both from the forest. My curiosity got of me. I wanted to see the effects of that foul blood on you both. Foul blood? You got some nerve sending my little sister out into dangerous forests, and using us for some sick experiment. You think you'd be more thankful to your rescuer? I didn't just do anything to damage to you. The damage has been done. I just want to see the outcome. So I guess I should be thanking you. Is that it? You should watch that sharp tongue of yours. I've saved you to the state of my curiosity, but you'll quickly become more trouble than you're worth. Can you remember what happened to you? I found you both unconscious in the forest, covered in blood. You may be rude, but you're no fool. You understand what's going on now, right? I can't bring myself to tell Lilia. She's so young. She's tougher than she looks, believe me. However, if you don't do anything, she'd likely find out on her own. Don't you think it'd be better to talk to her before she gets the wrong idea? But you're free to do whatever you want, of course. It's not like I have any idea where you and your sister are going through. I don't know that keeping quiet and hoping everything will work itself out. Fool's response, though. You're bitten and covered in vampiric blood. Deal with it. How do you know all this? Or are you about yourself and your sister? That vampiric blood must be taking its toll on your bodies right now. In fact, I bet you're manifesting some powers any second. Why not take them for a test drive? You're right, I do feel strange. Anyway, that's enough of me speaking. I'm just gonna... You may notice a couple of spelling errors and stuff. That is literally just because they've had to dub the Japanese writing, so there'll be some errors. Skill tree, there is one. You can learn as you level up, it's fine. If I'd like to go through. When you hit, I think you hit level 20-ish, you get to choose your speciality when it comes to weapons, because at the moment I can play both sword, axe and twin swords, but it's best to go down a proficiency. I think twin sword is the best. I'm not sure for this character. I haven't played him in years. I know, as say for Angela, I'm going down glaive route. But yeah, it's just a hell of a fun time for you to go through. At the moment, there is a level cap of level 30. Not level 30, level 20. So you won't be able to go. I don't think you can actually access the focus at the moment. Some challenge rewards and stuff. At the moment, you can't buy Zen, which is the currency, because they haven't set it up yet. Though I'm sure they will at some point. There's still a couple of errors, so if you find any bugs, whatever, let them know. They are actively working on stuff. But yeah, I think that's going to be end it. I just want to thank the people who have made this for making it and running it for us. Yeah, this is so. Anyway, this is Missy. No, if you like, comment, subscribe if you can. I'll put the Rusty Hearts Revolution link down in the description so you can check it out for yourself. This is Miss C signing off. Goodbye.